Mike
man.
asks Sims. That means I'm asking you. Fisher is the first number one overall pick in the draft to catch a touchdown since who?
Wow. Okay. Hold on a second here. Hold on. Let me just think, because this is a tricky one. I don't think this is not another offensive lineman or anything. I feel like it's going to be like I'm going to go like something crazy and say Peyton Manning caught one on a quarterback throwback.
That's a good guess, but you're wrong.
Okay.
It was Keyshawn Johnson, the first overall pick a year earlier.
Wow.
Than Peyton Manning. A guy taken in the spot that would have been Peyton Manning if he had come out a year early and the Jets had taken him.
That's amazing. I would think that like some quarterback had caught some sort of, bull crap trick play. That really is. That he's the last number one pick to catch a touchdown pass. Ex-teammate.
All right.
John Johnson.
Let's get to it. First one for me, and I'm not letting this go. I'm not letting this go. I've watched it over and over again. I don't accept Mike McCarthy's explanation. Tristan Hill for a goat of the week for his deliberate attempt to injure and successful injury of Chris Carson, the Seahawks running back. There's no excuse for it. When you have both legs, I understand the rolling technique. The Seahawks teach that. When you get the guy on the ground, you roll. When you've got him wrapped up. When he's on the ground and you've got one of his legs and you violently do a barrel roll while he's down and you know he's down, that's inexcusable. That's intent to injure. McCarthy says there was no intent to injure. I say open your eyes and watch the film. There was intent to injure, and there should have been a suspension for Tristan Hill. So he gets the first pick without question for Goat of the Week.
Yeah, good by you. He does. He deserves it. It's BS. It's a guy that's, I know had some immaturity problems even coming out of college. That's why he kind of fell in the draft. And that was immature, mean, stupid, whatever you want to say, has no place. He knows exactly. Every defender, you can feel when the guy's on the ground, and you know when he's on the ground and when you're supposed to let go of a guy's leg and not continue to barrel roll and hold on to it and do it that way. Some bull crap is what it is. And I know Mike McCarthy's just trying to stick up for his player, but I think deep down in his heart, he knows it's bull crap too. And those to me, like, this is like sometimes where I wish the NFL would change the rule and be like, wait, how many weeks is Chris Carson out for the game? Oh, he's out 3 weeks? Well, so is Tristan Hill then, because that was cheap shot. He shouldn't get to play as long as Chris Carson's hurt with that kind of crap. All right, I'm going to go to Sunday Night Football. I'm going to pick Taysom Hill as my goat of the week. Not that we know he's talented and a difference maker, but that game tore across midfield, just had a big 4th-and-1 stop. It looks like everything is going in the favor of the New Orleans Saints. The momentum had already swung their way a little bit already, where you were going, I don't know if the Packers can hang on. And now they get the ball back, and you're going, well, this is trouble. The Saints are going to go down and score. He does that, and it just totally reversed things. And the game was never the same. It was over after that. And the Packers completely took back the momentum, and it was all because of that one play. Game in the balance. Taysom Hill comes in. Unbelievable play by Zadarius Smith. But regardless, it happened, and they lost, in my opinion, because of that play.
Yeah, I mean, Zadarius Smith made the play, but that doesn't mean you fumble the ball.
Exactly.
Hold on to the ball.
Right.
When you see the guy coming right at you, secure the ball, get tackled. It was only second down. They would have had another chance to get the first down. I'm going to defend Taysom Hill, though, just a little bit here.
Yeah. It's hard.
If you're not gonna use him,
yeah,
the way that you used him last year, the way you used him in the playoff game, don't use him at all on offense or make him a pure decoy. I mean, the problem is when you only get a handful of chances per game, you're going to be more stressed out. You're going to be more freaked out. You're going to be more determined to try to make something happen because you're thinking, I should be getting 10 carries a game. I should be getting 5 catches a game. I should be throwing it 7 times a game.
I think it's a good point,
Mike.
Mike.
And when you get that opportunity, maybe you're inclined to just kind of get a little too overcome by the moment, trying to do everything, trying to fill up your stat sheet with that one opportunity you get.
Yeah.
So that's my defense of Taysom Hill.
No, I think
they need to make a decision.
You're right.
They need to either use him or not use him at all and let him be the backup quarterback like every other backup quarterback in the league.
Mike, I think they're amazing points. You're right. It's why I was reluctant to kind of pick him a little bit. I mean, yeah, he fumbled the ball still, but I mean, you're right. I mean, it's hard to get, hey, is it hard to write articles on PFT when you only get to do one every now and then, right? You're probably at your best when you're kind of in a workflow, and here I go, and I'm, copy, paste, boom, 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 here we go. Like, It's hard to play football and be that guy when I'm on the bench. Oh, I'm over here. I'm doing this. I never really get the ball in my hand. Oh, now you want me to take over the game in the most important situation. Okay. Also to that too, Mike, to what you're saying is when Green Bay and you don't use him consistently, when he is there, it's just like bright lights. He's there. They're not going to like use him as a decoy here. He hasn't touched the ball in a quarter. They're going to give it to him. I think that's what caused the fumble too. I think Zadarius Smith was like, screw everything else. Taysom's going to take this, and he went right at him, and I think Taysom Hill was a little surprised by that, which is what caused him to fumble the ball.
Well, and I'm glad you picked him. I had him on the list. He would have been my next pick, but yeah,
he deserves. I understand your defense of it.
I love what the Saints do offensively, and I've got as much respect for Sean Payton as any coach that's ever worked in the NFL. But pick a lane with Taysom Hill. Either use him or put him on ice and make him your backup quarterback. All right, next one for me, and there's several I can go with. I'm going to go with DK Metcalf for letting up at the goal line. It would have been 6 touchdown passes for Russell Wilson. I mean, everything has to play out from that point forward, but still, you don't let up. He learned a valuable lesson. We think DK Metcalf's one of the best receivers in the NFL, if not the very best. We got to hold him to a high standard. So he deserves this recognition for letting up at the goal line and losing the ball out of the end zone, and then the stupidest rule in football kicks in and gives Dallas possession at the 20.
No, great rule. Great pick by you at DK Metcalf. They lost the ball in Dallas territory and went into no man's land. It's Dallas's ball. That's their territory. He lost it in North Korea. Kim Jong-un and the Cowboys got the ball now, okay? That's the way that goes. You good? All right. You don't lose the ball in North Korea. It's not yours anymore once you do that, okay? All right.
All right, go ahead.
All right. I don't even this one's so big, I don't even know where to start. But I mean, goats in a bad way. I'm picking the Falcons offense, Matt Ryan, Calvin Ridley, the offensive line. They all deserve it. They all deserve for the crap they've done for 2 weeks in a row, not being able to put a football game away, not showing any toughness to be able to run the ball in a moment to chew up the clock to help your team out. All that money on that offense. Nobody can get a freaking first down. $90 zillion. Well, that's what happens when you build a team that's all about 4 players. Oh, I mean, Julio Jones is not playing. Now the offense becomes about 2 players, and it's just not that good. It's not. The roster's not that good. The offense isn't special. It's not a special scheme. It's just guys that are kind of talented that can, make it look good on a weekly basis. But as you can see, they wilt away against good teams always, eventually. And it just, Matt Ryan, the offense, the approach, the toughness of the Falcons on offense, the GM, everybody, they all deserve it. You can't escape the blame on that one.
All right, since you picked like all those different people, I'm going to do a combo for my last one. I'm going to go Lamar Jackson and Greg Roman because I think it's a shared responsibility between offensive coordinator and quarterback to come up with a plan and implement a plan that is going to work. You know the stakes. You know the size of the stage. This game has been circled since the day that they announced the schedule. You got to come up with something better than 97 passing yards against the defending champions if you want to be the next champions. If they are your kryptonite. And look, Lamar Jackson says it publicly last night. Within the building, they know the vibe. They know how important this game is. They know what the stakes are. And for the game plan and the execution of the game plan to be that poor offensively, both guys deserve the blame. And both guys had better do a better job if they cross paths with the Chiefs again, Chris.
Yeah, agreed. There's going to have to be a different approach by that whole football team. But, yes, certainly them. Whether that's come out and be throw first or more creative run game design, whatever it is, but that approach is not working against that football team. And as we know, football's about matchups. You can match up good with one team 1 week, and the next team you go, yeah, we're better, our record's better, but, man, they're a tough matchup for us, and Kansas City has proven to be that way for the Ravens. All right, I think I got to go Dwayne Haskins with this last one. I mean, Dwayne Haskins, I think job is, teetering as far as a starting quarterback with the Washington football team. And again, some of those mistakes, the way he played, I mean, that defense kept them in the game. Even special teams has a good punt and return. They throw a guy's screen, short pass over there. They get down, they score at 17-13. They're hanging around in this football game, and he continued to make mistakes that really gave them no chance to win it. So Dwayne Haskins is a guy I look at. He's got to clean up his act a little bit, or he's going to be on the bench here soon.
Hi, I'm Mike Tirico, and thanks for watching. Make sure to hit subscribe for the latest news and highlights from NBC Sports.